Welcome back to Life of a Mayor. I wanted to say something. Um, we're back here at Huckleberry Island. We're gonna rename that later, but part of being a mayor is knowing when you've kind of screwed up a little bit. But before I get into that, let me show you what's going on here. So, last time you saw this, it was just getting started. I had to add a school for some students. I added another road here. I changed our power plant to oil. I had to add medical, fire, and police. I had to add garbage, and I upgraded our sewage and water. Because the problem is two things. My ore, that's not ore, this is ore. My ore is right in the middle of this town, of this plot of land. It's a very small plot of land. And there's not enough room to build, houses and stuff. So I've had to expand over here, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to keep my residence up here only, have all of this, be mining. But I've had to expand to down here. Of course, I've had to expand to, add schools and stuff. You can't leave the populace without basic services. So with each little problem, I've had to add more and more and more to the city. And, I'm running out of room already. And I've only put 2 ore mines down. Now, as far as the economy is going, it's not so bad. So I'm making money, making about 65 and a half, between 60 and 68, I think it varies, 1,000 simoleons a month. As I'm selling the raw ore pretty well. I'm having no problems with that. I'm mining, it's not a lot. This one's new. Well, let me tell you how this works. So you have your ore, and this city has a good supply of it. So I have my ore. You plop down your ore mine, and what you do is you add your ore shafts over the darker parts. So right here, you can see the ore coming down. What happens is the ore gets collected in these trucks. Here's one truck. All right, let's pause it and let's follow this truck. He's got 10 tons of ore that he's going to deliver. So here comes the ore. Bam, piled in. So he's going to take the road all the way to our storage lots. And when he does that, the ore fills up here. Now, when the ore fills up here, the trade depots, you can add different storage lots to them. So you have to have the trade depots for whatever you have. If you're mining oil, you have to have them, and then you can do crude oil storage slots. So we've been doing, of course, raw ore storage slots, and I only have one. I'm not mining that much right now. So I have the lot here. I have 10 tons. It holds 20, so it holds 2 deliveries. So if you go to your trade tab, you click the trade map, you can see how much ore you have. So right now, this one has 4.8 tons, this one has 10 tons, and this one has 10 tons. So a truck from here will also start delivering ore. Now, when this has ore in it, we're going to see something really cool. So I'm going to stay out here for a second. We should see soon, anytime now. Seriously? There it is. There it is. Okay. Here comes the truck. Here comes the truck from the region. And what he is coming to do is to pick up the ore from. We're going to pause it as soon as he gets into town. And we're going to follow him as well. So what happens is he comes from the region. Let's get rid of the map so we can see where he's going. Really. Alright, let's follow him. He's going in the tunnel, which isn't that awesome. He's just going in the little tunnel. I love tunnels. I'm big into tunnels right now. Really big into tunnels. So he's going to come over here, and he's going to take 10 tons, or not. Okay, he's going to do a U-turn instead. Alright, now he's going to come in and he's going to pick up 10 tons of my ore. Alright? So now he's got the ore, 10 tons of it. The moment the ore comes into the truck, I get money. Alright? I just made money. And I just made 7,500 simoleons. That's how much I made. And now he's going to go back to the region and deliver the truck to the region. Now, when I say the region, I don't mean my other towns. He's not coming from another town. He's just coming from the region, which is a very vague place. Just the region. All right? Let me tell you, I kind of, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Jumped the gun with all of this. Okay? Oh, petition to build metals HQ approved. Let me pause what I was about to say and say what I'm going to say instead. Once you reach a certain amount of ore mined per day, which is 96 tons per day, here comes another truck. Here comes another truck. See, this one was low, now it's at 13. It'll increase as we go along. But once you get enough ore mined, you are approved to build a headquarters for your metals industry. So, of course, I don't have enough money. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this, like over here or something. And when you place it, you get access to things like the smelting factory. And the smelting factory allows you to take your ore that you've mined and smelt it into either metal or alloy. And once you have, alloy sells for a lot more. And so metal sells for more than just regular ore, but alloy sells even more. So eventually you want to move up to alloys if you're doing an ore industry. And after alloys, well, you can go to processors, and from processors you can go to computers and televisions, and that's where the huge, huge money comes in. But I'm jumping the gun right now. I'm jumping the gun. Which I did earlier, what I was going to say. You have no idea how difficult I made this for myself. I did not plan. I got greedy and I rushed this. I had to take bonds out. I was broke, and so I had to take some bonds, and I finally paid them back. And so now I'm only losing 400 a day. It was awful. Traffic was getting bad, so I built this ramp to here, connecting this part of the town, which I did not want to build, but I really had no choice. I connected these two. I'm turning this into medium density to get more people, so I'm not losing as much money per day. I don't want to do medium density for the entire town right now. So I'm waiting little by little. I'm getting money, and when I get more money, I'm going to actually add another extractor, shaft, whatever you want to call them, here. Now they cost 16,000. I can afford one. Now these are an investment. They're pretty expensive, but in the long run, they're worth it. So I actually am going to put that down. And I'm going to, let's see, I have one delivery truck here, 3 trucks here. I'm actually going to add one more truck here I can't. Not enough simoleons. That's okay. I'm not going to get overly greedy again. Now, during the rush hour, this gets a little... What I'm really hoping is, once I put enough of the ore mines and I'm making, more money, I'm hoping to make at least 100,000 an hour, a month. Once I get to that point and the money's really rolling in, I need to redo these roads. Now, this I like. The tunnel going down, preventing, allowing for this to be open for more development. But what I don't like that I did, this is stupid. Look at this. It is just, that was such a big mistake. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to make a loop. So I'm probably going to close this down. I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to have to figure something out. This can't happen. This is just ridiculous. That means my police can't get up here fast enough. Traffic jam. It means my fire and my ambulance can't get up here fast enough, which means the town could burn down at any second. Education is fine. So it's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. And that's all we can hope for. 100 tons a day. I need this one to get up there. It's not good enough right now. But what I want to do, ideally, is come over here. I've already claimed it, Harper Plains. So what I want to do here is make a little bit of a town that I can just fill in the entire square, have it populate, provide residential, a little bit of industrial, so that these people in Harper Plains or whatever will commute to this town. That way I can have less residential, less commercial, less industrial zoning in my mining town, because these guys will be commuting. That's the plan. That means I am going to have a bus stop in both cities. But the basic layout for a town like this it's pretty basic. I'm going to delete this interstate in the middle. All right? Nothing to it. You got the guides. Turn your guides on. Start at this corner, go all the way. Wait, not all the way because of the train. So I'm gonna get as close to the train as I can. Actually, I'm gonna do it the opposite way. Start at this corner and go all the way across, as far as you can go. From here, go all the way down to there. From here, all the way across. From here, connect. All right. I don't even have to connect this right now. I will later, but not right now. Actually, yes, I will. Actually, yes, I will. Okay. I'm going to use wind here again because I want to keep costs as low as I can. So I'm going to need 8,000 plus 3,500 plus 3,500. Okay? So I just need a little bit of money to get me going. In the meanwhile, I just got to keep my eye on that. That's all I have to do. So get the square road tool. And just start making these squares. Now there's nothing exciting about this kind of build. This is very basic. You can do this in any region to get a city going. You just make lines all the way down, you know. Once you do that, what I do need though is to connect the center eventually. But it's such a basic build. All right, super easy, super basic. Once you get it going a little bit, you make the money. The town, it makes money because you're spending such a little amount on everything. You know, the most basic of everything, that eventually the costs of running the town are so minimal. You know, you can't help but make the money. I'm going to do one more commercial section. This is going to end up being, I said residential, not commercial. Commercial here. Maybe one more. So commercial here, here, here. And then the rest is going to be residential. Okay, and that's about it. That's about all I need. And this will start filling in. No one's working. The trash. This is what I'm going to do. Don't want it too close to the entrance to the highway. That's going to create way too much traffic. But it'll fill in. Now, taxes are only at 9%. If I increase them to 10, I mean, I'm making $10,000 an hour just on this setup. And, I mean, there's nothing to it. Now, with this amount of money, it doesn't seem like a lot, but, you know, it is. Making almost $14,000 an hour. Simply, I mean, I have no industry. I mean, in terms of, you know, anything special. Now, I could do some coal here. There's oil, but, you know, whatever. Let this fill in. Here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to gift myself. 100,000. I'm gonna give myself 100,000. Okay, that's gonna leave me with 11, a little less than 12,000 in the city. But I'm making 18 an hour, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Gift in progress, gift in progress, gift sent. Okay. There it is, simoleon gift sent. I'm gonna go back to Huckleberry Island. There it is. There's the gift. There's the gift. Now I'm breaking even here. I've never had this happen. I am literally breaking even, which is, I mean, that's fine because I'm still making the money per hour, per month from my mining, and now I'm up. That's great. Okay, with this amount of money, if I'm careful and I don't get carried away, I'm going to be able to tear some of this down, rearrange it, fix the roads, get rid of some of this industrial, and start really making this into the Crimson Conglomerate Mining Company. And it's going to be cool. So this is where I'm going to leave off, because I got some thinking to do, and thinking does not make for good video making and watching. But thanks for joining me once again. You saw how easy it is to make a money-making town. I mean, literally minutes to do it. And it's super easy, super fast, super simple. You get it going, you know, don't think about it. Just make it. Make the town, make the money, gift it to yourself, start building. All right, this is a Crimson Cavalier. Thanks for watching. Please join me next time. All right, thanks.